what was going on there. Couple, couple mishaps on the par threes. Some bogeys that I feel like could have been avoided, but we try our best.
Thoughts on the round, keeping it rolling? I mean, just the same
Yeah,
as yesterday.
there's a lot of positives from today's round too. I think overall I putted well. Like I said, a couple of bogeys there on the par threes, a few putts I maybe could have made, but still overall striking the ball pretty well. Maybe 2-3 loose ones, a little bit. Didn't get me in huge trouble, but just yeah. I'm still keeping the course pretty well in front of me, so feel good about how my game is at least.
I mean, as someone who knows how this place usually plays pretty tough, I mean, are you surprised by where you're at on the board and the scores so far?
I don't know. I haven't been paying too much attention to the board. I know obviously a great round yesterday and then solid round today, but there's a lot of birdies to be had out there, so we'll see if someone can fire a low round today, and I'm going to try to keep the same approach for the weekend, and we'll see where we end up.
It's always hard to back up a low one, but you did it.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, did pretty good, so I shouldn't complain. But yeah, it felt like I could have given myself maybe a couple better looks coming in, and a couple of bogeys that were a little unnecessary, but overall playing very good. Yeah.
Yeah, what's changed, or what have you adjusted just for this week? Anything?
Nothing really. Just trying to have a good attitude, and go about my thing, and just one shot at a time. Keep it really simple and boring. Doing a better job of it this week than I have been in the last little while. So that's fun.
Boring usually works pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a 6-shot lead as of right now. I mean, you're just tearing it up. How do you feel about that? It's been a while since you've been there.
Yeah. No. I don't know. If I'm sitting on a 6-shot lead right now, I have a hard time thinking, it's going to be that much by the end of the day. It's going to be a tournament, and we're only halfway through, so anything can happen in this crazy game. I just, got to try to keep focusing on myself and what I can do, and what I've been doing so far has been working all right, so that's what I'm sticking with.
Why does Columbus, Ohio treat you so well?
I think I should play a lot more tournaments around here. That'd be good for me, I think. Yeah, it's a good spot. I like it, always. Like I said yesterday with, the Memorial and, US Open qualifiers, and yeah, this course has been pretty good to me as well, so yeah, it's a good spot.
How do you not get too far ahead of yourself? A lot of the times I think you get the lead and then the next round doesn't follow up, but today was good. Today was a good round. So how do you just keep yourself grounded and not get too overconfident and just keep moving?
Just, try to dumb it down. Each shot is equally as important. It doesn't matter where you're at on the board. Whatever pressure you might feel out there is just pressure that you're put on yourself. So just trying to avoid doing that and just keep it really simple. Yeah.
It's easier to say that when you're at the top, right? It doesn't matter where you're at. Make every shot count. I mean, you've experienced not being there. Was that still the mindset then?
It's hard. You're right. I mean, but when you're not playing good, there's always things that maybe bug you that you're trying to figure out, and when you are playing good, you just gotta keep focusing on doing you and not let minute things get to you, and so far so good, but it's a long way to go, and I'm just happy I've been able to somewhat let loose a little bit here in the last few rounds.
What do you remember about Memorial, like the week that you won? I mean, you were one of the last guys in the field that week, so it's kind of a crazy. Imagine it's kind of a crazy moment.
Yeah, last guys meaning like getting into the tournament. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that part I can't even remember. But if that's the case, going into that week, I knew that Muirfield had been good to me previous couple times I played there. So I was confident I'd be able to hang with the boys that week too, and just played really well, I guess. I don't know.
Is there like a memory from
I don't know. I think I got off to a somewhat rocky start on Saturday, and I just remember having to really fight to kind of save the round a little bit, and I was able to do that, and that kind of, put me in good spirits going into Sunday. So yeah, but honestly, I remember quite a bit from that tournament. When you have fun weeks like that, you kind of try to put those in the memory bank, and that's things like that is what I hope to keep drawing on later this week.
Jack talked to your dad on FaceTime, I think.
Yeah, I think it was my dad's birthday the day I won, and Jack found out, and when I had my parents on the phone, he was nice enough to come over and grab the phone for a few seconds, so that was cool. Yeah.
What's the hardest part of kind of playing between two tours and not always sure what?
Yeah, with the status I've had last few years, it's just scheduling has been so tricky, and yeah, just not knowing where you're going or when you're gonna get the call. Like you're not allowed to like take breaks because you're that close to getting into tournaments. So you kind of got to be ready to go because you have to go. Not in a position. I haven't been in a position to be able to take weeks off too frequently lately. I mean, not that I've been getting in every week or anything, but you know what I mean. Like scheduling's been really, really hard. Yeah.
Is that part of the? There's always motivation, but is there like any element of like urgency over the finals to improve your status to be able to easily plan your schedule?
Well, being that I have won and I've played out of that category the last few years, so I know I'm going to get starts either way, so that's kind of a nice feeling, I guess. So I'm trying to not be too urgent about it, but obviously having a chance to improve your status for next year is it's very big. Yeah, I'd much rather be in the Korn Ferry category out on tour than being in the past champion one for sure.
And is there anything in your game that came easier earlier in your career than it has in the last few years?
Since 2018, I've struggled, with injuries and this and that. Before that, I'd been spared a lot, and now the last few years, I've had to fight through all kinds of stuff, and still kind of am. But I guess I don't age that well or something. I don't know. Just yeah, it's part of getting older, I guess.
What's the most nagging injury?
As of now, I've been dealing with a lower back issue that's kind of won't really go away. But there's been other things too. But I'm trying to focus on the positive. So I feel a lot better now than I did maybe half a year ago or so. Yeah.
What keeps you motivated through the injuries to keep doing it?
I just love being able to go out and try to prove myself and compete with some of these studs out here and on the PGA Tour and try to do what I love. Really, it's when you sit on the couch at home and there's tournaments on, it's you want to be in the mix. So that's what we're practicing for. That's what we're playing for. So nice to be in the mix. Yeah.
Is this round as impressive maybe as yesterday because you're backing up an unbelievable round? It's probably one of the harder things to do in golf is to back up a round like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's not necessarily easy to back up around, and I did a pretty good job of it today, but I wouldn't say it was super impressive by any means. I played good though. Yeah.
What is your reason why it's so hard to back up? Like, I mean, it's good vibes, it's short turnaround, but it's always one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think things around, kind of like this, talking to you guys and, people, saying, oh, great round, whatever, left and right. And instead of being able to just focus on yourself and just kind of, you kind of have to block things out when you're in the lead or in a good position like that. And it's, I guess, easier said than done. So it's one of my main focuses here today and the coming days to be able to just go about my thing the way I've been doing it the last couple of days.
I
Okay.
Something random, but Vincent Norman, have you followed his path at all as like a fellow Swede?
I mean, not coming up the college ranks. I knew that there were, him and a couple other guys that played good in college that, I was eager to see out here and see what they could do. I figured they would be very competitive and have good professional careers. But I got to meet him and Pontus Nyholm earlier this year when I played a few Korn Ferry events at the start of the year. And great guys and great players. And Vincent has had a great year. Played 9 holes practice round with him last week, and it's a stripe show. He's very talented, so I think he can do some damage.
What are you gonna do after this? What's the routine?
I'm gonna get a little stretching done. Maybe see if I can get a massage or something, and just I don't know. See what we'll do. Go watch a movie or something.
What, are you in a series right now?
Say it
Are
again.
you in a series, or is there a movie you've been wanting to see?
No, there's nothing in particular right now, to be honest. I've already went to see Top Gun. I guess that was the first movie I saw in the theaters for a long while. Saw that one probably a couple of months ago now, but haven't been back to the theater since. But that was really good. Not sure what I'm gonna try to find. Yeah. I'll look at the leaderboard, but I'm probably not gonna watch TV. Yeah. Yeah.
Your kids follow the leaderboard, or are they too young? Like, do they follow,
My kids, no, they're too young. I think if Megan and her parents are at home at the house now, if they happen to show me on TV, they might turn it on and tell the kids to watch it a little bit, and they probably find that funny, but